You know, the one thing that everyone is searching for in golf is to become more consistent. We've all hit really good shots, but hitting multiple good shots in a round of golf or being consistent is the number one thing. So the most important thing, pre-swing fundamental, is alignment. And almost everybody tends to aim improperly, mostly to the right side. So one of the things that you want to do when you go to the driving range is practice aiming. People don't do that. What they'll do is they'll put a couple clubs on the ground and they'll think they're practicing their aim. But all that does is make sure that your aim stays the same for every shot that you hit while you're on the range. Practicing aiming, you need to pick out different targets on the range, and I'll show you how to do it. You get up, and what we're going to do is we're going to use this tree right in front of us as our direction. So what you do is you get up, you get ready to hit your shot where you feel comfortable, where you feel like that should be good aim, and then what you do is you take your club and put it across your heels. Snug it up right against your heels there, and then walk back behind here and put a parallel line, stand right in line with the ball, and take another club and put it parallel with that, and that tells you where you're actually aiming. Now in this case, if I do that, you can see I'm actually aimed about maybe 10 or 15 yards to the right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick this back up. Now I'm going to pick another target on the range. I'm going to pick another one, maybe left or to the right. Don't pick the same one. But this time when I take my setup, what I'm going to do is I'm going to feel more left. I'm going to feel like I'm really exaggerating or making an error to the left. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same process, because that felt left. Now I'm going to walk back and I'm going to lay that club down there, and now I can see if I'm aimed properly. And what you're doing in a sense is you're calibrating your eyes. And if you'll just do this 4 or 5 times before you start hitting balls, every time you go onto the range, it helps you to kind of calibrate your perception of where the correct aim is for that day. And then after you do that, if you want to go ahead and lay some clubs down, if you're going to practice on the range, you know, go ahead and do that anyway, because that's still a good thing. You still want to make sure that you're aimed properly on the range so that you can see if your swing is repeating. Okay, so just remember, practice aiming. The reason we always put it on the heels is because if I turn my toes open like this, you can see those lines aren't parallel. So anytime I have my toes flared out, it gives me an appearance that I'm aiming more left than I actually am. So you always want to go off the heels. Okay, so if next time you go to the range, work on aiming. If your aim improves, your consistency is going to go up.